What was the central issue that sparked the Reformation? Probably the issue that immediately comes to your mind is justification by faith alone. But I would argue with you that sola fide, as important as it is, and it is a central gospel issue, that sola fide was not actually the central concern that sparked the Reformation in the minds of the Reformers. It was more of a fruit of the study of the Word of God. Sola Scriptura even wasn't the primary issue that sparked the Reformation. What was the main issue? If I was to summarize it in one word, I would summarize it with the word lordship, or the word authority, or headship. For the Reformers, the main issue was, who is the head of the church? That was the question that sparked the Reformation. And for Roman Catholics, the answer to that question was that the Pope is the head of the church. The Pope had become the vicar or the mouthpiece of Christ here on earth. And the Reformers resisted that authority because they saw it as a corrupt authority. And in their writings, they clearly state that no, the Pope is not the head of the church. It is Christ who is the head of the church. Now, all of those other Reformation doctrines flow out of that principle. If Christ is the head of the church, if he is the Lord of the church, then that means that his word is the authority in the church. That is sola scriptura. And if his word is the authority in the church, then the gospel that is articulated in that word must be the true gospel. That is sola fide and sola gratia. And if the gospel then is by faith alone, or through faith alone, by grace alone, it must be on the basis of Christ's work alone, solus Christus, and God alone gets all of the glory, soli Deo Gloria. So those are the 5 Reformation principles, but they all flow out of the fountainhead of a commitment to the headship of Christ in his church.